Alright, so at this moment we have come to the point where we can remove the carport. So we're just gonna remove it completely so that we get space for our home extension, as we want to build a small extension here. So the kitchen is getting a little bit bigger and mostly better in the garden, and we need some storage area. So that's what we're gonna do.
Take down that building, break the walls open. No room for your castle, no room for the token. Remove that carport, steel bones in the way. Clear out the rubbish, bring back the day. Freedom in the garden, where roots can dig deep. The earth begins healing, no iron to keep. Let the flowers bloom where the concrete once stood. Claim back the wild, feel the raw and the good. Tear out the pavement, break every chain. Release the ground underneath all the strain. Every brick falling reveals a new call. The earth's whisper saying, let's rebuild it all. Freedom in the garden, where roots can dig deep. The earth begins healing, no iron to keep. Let the flowers bloom where the concrete once stood. Claim back the wild, feel the raw and the good. Tear out the pavement, break every chain. Release the ground underneath all the strain. Every brick falling reveals a new call. The earth's whisper saying, let's rebuild it all. Freedom in the garden, where roots can dig deep. The earth begins healing, no iron to keep. Let the flowers bloom where the concrete once stood. Claim back the wild, feel the raw and the good. Echo in silence, where the clutter once roared. Soft winds take over, no engine restored. Replace all this noise with the rustle of the leaves. Breathe in the freedom the earth still believes. Freedom in the garden, where roots can dig deep. The earth begins healing, no iron to keep. Let the flowers bloom where the concrete once stood. Claim back the wild, feel the raw and the good.
now we got a lot more space with the carport gone. So we're ready for the next phase.
Take down that building, wreck it apart. Toss the dust where it won't leave a mark. Shadows linger where the sunshine should stay. Free up the land, let it breathe today. Tear it down, break it loose, leave no trace. Rip it out from this tired old place. Scrape the earth, bear the wounds, let them heal. Give back the life, let the light feel real. Where that carport is choking the air. Metal and concrete, they ain't meant to care. Crush the weight, the backbone is rusted. Reclaim the space where roots were trusted. Tear it down, break it loose, leave no trace. Rip it out from this tired old place. Scrape the earth, bear the wounds, let them heal. Give back the life, let the light feel real. The carport is choking the air. Metal and concrete, they ain't meant to care. Crush the weight, the backbone is rusted. Reclaim the space where roots once trusted. Let the current breathe, brush away the chain. Fingers in dirt, dancing in the rain. Windows to the sky, watch the wild go by. Let the green return, let it thrive outside. Tear it down, break it loose, leave no trace. Rip it out from this tired old place. Scrape the earth, bear the wounds, let them heal. Give back the life, let the light feel real. Let the light feel real. Let the light feel real. Take down that building, wreck it apart. Toss the dust where it won't leave a mark. Shadows linger where the sunshine should stay. Free up the land, let it breathe today.
Alright, so we can take all the flooring out, so that way we get nice clean sand and we can do whatever we need to do.
En meer. Vind het best beoordeelde producten tegen lage prijzen. Begin nu.
Tear it down, break it loose, leave no trace. Rip it out from this tired old place. Scrape the earth, bear the wounds, let them heal. Give back the life, let the light feel real. Where that carport is choking the air. Metal and concrete, they ain't meant to care. Crush the weight, the backbone is rusted. Reclaim the space where roots once trusted. Tear it down, break it loose, leave no trace. Rip it out from this tired old place. Scrape the earth, bear the wounds, let them heal. Give back the life, let the light feel.
So, container number 3. So we are getting quite a bunch of debris, but this one is also filling up quite fast because we still have a load to go, which is over there. So yesterday I picked up a load of tiles which were free on eBay, and the reason they were free is because they are a square meter each. So this in total is 16 square meter, and I wanted to have these because I made a nice clamp for it, so the excavator can lift them up easily, and that way we can move them around easily. And since we're renovating our house, it seems to make sense to have something that you can place really fast, and I can place these really fast with the excavator, so we can always have a clean walkway, which seems very nice. While putting small blocks on the ground or anything else to walk on, it's never as good as these tiles. So you can actually see the size of these things. It's a meter by a meter, so that's really nice. So we're gonna bring them over right now and we can unload them with the excavator. So at the front of the house, I'm making a completely new water drainage, as the old one was 75 years old, so it's good to put a completely new one in. One of the next things we're gonna do is to remove the toilet, as the toilet is still intact here, and we thought it was maybe useful when we were rebuilding everything, but it doesn't seem to be that useful, as we have to put a new floor in here, and this is just in the way. So we rather make a new toilet properly than reusing this one, because if we take this out, we can do the floor of the living room, but we can also get the sewers outside renewed. And that all cannot be done as long as this one has to be active. So we're gonna remove this and figure some other way to have a toilet here during the renovation project.
place where roots once trusted. Let the garden breathe, brush away the chain. Fingers in dirt, dancing in the rain. Windows to the sky, watch the wild grow wide. Let the green return, let it thrive outside. Tear it down, but your roots leave no trace. Rip it out from this tired old place. Scrape the earth, bare the wounds, let them heal. Give back the life, let the light feel real. Let the light feel real. Let the light feel real.
Now the toilet room is gone, and I also took the power lines and the water lines out. So the only thing that we have left now is the heating, and I do have to turn it off, but I just ran out of time for today. So maybe if we need to heat the house anywhere later, it's still possible at this moment, but nothing more than that. I also started on the power lines, so I removed some power lines already. And there's still a lot to do. These are all steel pipes. It's really hard to get them off with a crowbar, but I will get it done eventually. I just need to cut these pipes up a lot, as I think they first put in the pipes and then the wooden floor. That's what it looks like.
Let the light feel real.